Heavy Boots is a podcast. Like you need another one of those, right? Well, this one is for the feelers. My name is Jennie Camile, and for the last 20 some odd years, my mom has told me that I have heavy boots. She said that I carry so much around with me that it weighs me down. And it's a very true story. From a very young age, I felt things deeply, and it wasn't until 4 years ago that I finally started to understand that side of myself. Feeling deeply meant that I'd sometimes get wiped out by a life experience that others would get over so quickly. An example that comes to mind to illustrate this is like watching two people in the ocean. One gets pummeled by the wave and you lose sight of them for a minute. Another person with the same wave is still standing and unfazed. Well, I'd be the one underwater. Sometimes I have felt or feel very different, and so I self-isolate a lot because I don't always or didn't always feel understood. It hasn't gotten a whole lot easier yet. I'm about to turn 42 on Halloween, and I've just discovered bits of who I really am. Being a sensitive person is not something to be ashamed of. I know that now. But it's still not seen as an asset in our society either. As I approach the rest of my life, I want to unpack some of what I've been carrying, but I want to help others unpack their stuff too. I want the feelers out there to feel and to be understood and held in their feelings and not have to push them down. A lot has happened in the last couple years. For me, I have put myself down and beat myself up for struggling with it all. I now see that feeling is a superpower, and I want to help everybody else see that too. Staying busy or pushing past unpleasant feelings is great for a while, but the pain will bubble up someday, and you might lash out at a family member or judge a friend harshly because your internal feelings weren't seen through. It's all connected. Projection is real, and yet nobody's perfect. You can't be expected to get it right all the time. You can be so enlightened and so mindful, but if you haven't truly dealt with certain feelings, you could end up being jealous of a coworker when you should be celebrating their achievements. We are only human. Self-awareness is key, and that's what we'll talk about here. I'm a feeler, and this podcast will unpack all these heavy boot moments and share some stories and tips I've learned on how to be more resilient, how to cope, how to be more mindful, and hopefully how to be a better person. I hope to get your input along the way, and we'll figure out why we carry so much and how to finally let it all go. My first podcast will air on October 1st. Here's to all of us with heavy boots out there. Follow me at Heavy Boots Life on Instagram, Heavy Boots with an S, Life on Instagram, in the coming weeks to learn our podcast schedule, topic discussions, and hopefully talk with all of you in the comments section. Thanks for being here. Stay you.